Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode 36. So we've just finished clearing out Little Vegas. We've arrested McTavish. We've arrested Varen Brygo. We're going to Ranger HQ to deal with a lot of those radio communications that we received after completing Brygo's quest, or after completing Daisy's quest. For those curious, no, the Traveling Busker does not have a new song when you add Ironclad Cordite. So, moving on. I think this episode is just going to deal with La Perla and everything associated with her. And we'll save the other portions that we need to do for later.
Hey, gun fans! It's Rankin Shooter! Time to test this bitch Chanel minigun build. You ready to hear some mayhem? Oh yeah, here we go! Oh god, not again!
So I think that's the third time we've heard the Frankenshooter ending.
You tried your best with Major Prasad. Wish we could have spared her all that pain.
I wonder if that changes if you had the first aid to help her there. I did not, so I wonder if that line changes. It probably does.
Later!
If you recall, we didn't have first aid, so, I basically just lifted Prasad up and she just slumped over and died.
Thanks for clearing those folks out of the barracks. Sleeping on the floor was killing me.
Let's go to Doc Parker.
That worked.
No, actually, we don't need to do that yet. We'll pass by him anyway.
Elbow.
Alright, so radio communications, we have Gary Wolf here, so we haven't come up to him. We're going to avoid that right now. The statue is rebuilt. We'll look at that in a bit. And La Perla is here, which is who we're going to be dealing with now.
Hola, Rangers. Got some business for you, if you have the cojones.
They should have increased her NPC volume. It's too low.
Got some business for you, if you have the cojones. Got some business for you, if you have the cojones. Hola, Rangers.
That's probably all she has.
Talk to the boss, punk. Talk to the boss, punk.
Got some
Talk to the
business
boss,
for you,
punk.
if you have the cojones.
Talk to the boss, punk.
Alright. So this is probably the same smiling woman that the prisoner talked to at the very beginning of the game when we talked to him.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. You, on the other hand, should never suspect. Hell with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, hmm? Want to find her for us? That bothers you? You find it unethical? You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left. I'm La Perla, and these are my boys.
I know you.
Ah, yes. Cordite. We've done business before. Tell your friends I'm a plain dealer, huh?
You were square with me.
Nelly? No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-pat.
You can't seriously be considering taking this monster up on her offer.
Now, little girl. Leave matters of business to the adults, huh? You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb. Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend. Not a problem. Come see me when you've kitted yourselves out in your fancy new gear. Adios, compadres.
Alright. So we get one code for free. On delay.
Here to serve.
We should go racing sometime. Get us a couple beaters, tune them up, and tear up some road.
You're on! I mean, we need a little time.
We ain't got anything running at the moment, but
Soon as we finish this work for the Rangers.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm driving.
Are you crazy? You lost your reflexes before I was born. I'm driving.
You're both crazy. I'm the only one of us who's driver first and mechanic second.
Oh, so that's your excuse.
Alright.
What do you need, Rangers?
You know what we need.
I'll do what I can. Have a seat. Fine. Just don't get shot up out there and make more work for me.
Alright, just in case you've ever played. If you did not arrest Irv, he would be set up right here. Anyway. Alright, so Slaver's Bounty. The Perla's code worked for us. And the comma after enormous is not correct, and it kind of flows the entire flow of that sentence off. Let's try her number again. Wow, damn. Randomly mash the buttons. Alright, weapon crate. PDA, +1. Nerd stuff. So tank armor, tank helmet, tank legs. Alright, let's take a look at Scotchmo. Mr. Tank. Okay. One more. He has tank legs already. And alright. All in all, not terrible. We can do that. So 6 strength. I don't think anybody else has 6 strength. We might bump Quan up one more later. So okay, so you know, not really impressive, but a war room. Now see, now we have something going on here. So something's going on in the war room. So we never did this part, did we? Alright, so that option there. We could have gotten a long time ago, and I may have gotten it and we just reloaded for whatever reason. But yeah, you could have gotten that like at the very first time you were in Ranger HQ. So that's not a new message. This one is, though. Okay, so that just opened that door for us. And
Torpedo systems restored. Circular loop for more to more efficient questing of more route maybe. Logic points. Circuitous defend more route to our west better be.
and have you noticed in every new recruit, every single one of them, they are all privates, every one of them. Now I know you're adding new people in, but eventually somebody needs to step up and be an actual leader of the privates. Alright, so That opened up that secret door for us. Now this weapon crate here has the ability to be an in-game item. However, unlike the safe in Liberty Buchanan's room, it doesn't matter if you reload and reload and reload. It's going to be the exact same item that you pick up. So I think it determines that either at the very beginning of the game or when La Perla shows up. So you can't change that, whatever's in there. Alright, so another PDA. Now why they felt the need to add more PDAs than just the one, I don't know. And, you know, we kind of hit a brick wall there. That could have been a power fist, which would have been awesome. But no, we get a blunt weapon, which is completely useless to us. And another PDA. Shotgun's not bad, and we will eventually use that over the Punk Buster. Requires 7 as opposed to 4, and we don't even have 4, but right now that gave us our third PDA. Why do you need 3 PDAs? Whatever. So yeah, that means that... Where are you at? Oh, Scotchmo. So Scotchmo can put on the PDA there to get 9. So... yeah. May not need nerd stuff ever again. Although we probably will have to get at least one more. Alright. While we're over here, we do have Delgado.
Rangers.
Private Hansen.
Good luck out there.
Alright.
Fucking Brygo. Why do you have to go and fuck up a good thing?
What do you mean?
Didn't we have an understanding? Didn't we get a little squeeze for looking the other way at Little Vegas?
Yeah.
And didn't we get some compensation every now and then if he needed a witness to disappear?
Uh-huh.
So why side with the Dorseys? Why put us in the position of having to do something about him? Is he crazy or what?
He killed the goose that lays the fatted calf. What an idiot.
Some more shrink grenades.
Talk to Delgado. Talk to Delgado. Talk to Delgado.
Sato is my hero. Never eaten this well in my life. Rangers.
Good luck out there.
So that log makes absolutely no sense. I mean 0. Okay, so we came here, we had 50 rangers according to the patriarch. So we were the only 2 that survived to get up here, along with Jody Bell, and if you killed her off, she actually wouldn't be here. So this log, you know, what recruits are they talking to? All the new recruits are from this area. They have no idea the processes that happened back in Ranger HQ. Are you saying that we were here, like, teaching them? I mean, we've been out doing nothing but running around the world. So it would have made far greater sense for them to have, you know, like 5 other Rangers that that survived. Like you're starting 2, and then like 4 other rangers that would have survived with you, and then they could have just stayed behind here. They would outrank the privates. They would be able to, you know, impart the knowledge, and then all of this other stuff would make sense. But as they've set it up, it makes no sense. That is just a nonsensical journal entry. It's dumb, absolutely dumb. It's annoying. Scrap pants, scrap armor, scrap armor. Alright.
Man, I never thought I'd be in a position to thank outsiders for saving my life, but here we are. I don't know what Brygo intended, but, well, I'm guessing you saved me a lot of pain, so thanks. Anyway, Sheriff Daisy asked me to set up an armory for you, get you situated. So I'll get started on that. Want to see what I've got so far? After what you did for me, it's a pleasure. Never been happier to follow an order. It's fine. Can't complain. Happy to. Take a look.
The weapon mods and armor mods may... No, armor mods. He only has armor mods. They may actually be useful at some point. But otherwise, mostly useless.
Fucking gippers. How do they have our oil buried under their land?
You know, if Daisy would just let us off our chain for once, it would be our land.
Those pretend cowboys wouldn't stand a chance against the real thing.
Us marshals would squeeze the oil out of them until they hollered uncle. Know who I hate the most?
Who?
The fucking 100 families. All we do is take care of those rich motherfuckers. And do they thank us? Fuck no they don't.
Are you crazy talking that way? Somebody's gonna hear you.
I don't care. We keep the streets clean, bury the evidence when one of their kids runs over some refugee, chase off asshole bill collectors. It's hard work. And do we get invited to any Broadmoor Heights parties? Do they even send a keg or two to the station when we've done them a favor?
I've never seen it.
See? I told you. Motherfuckers. Each and every one.
Talk to Delgado. Talk to Delgado.
All right. So while we're up this way, we'll go ahead and talk to our NPCs, or our companions.
Rangers, good to see you.
Except for Lucia.
Sure thing. Let's have a look.
So let's drop Scotchwood, drop Ironclad, drop Marshal Quan.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Ironclad.
Rangers,
Nothing new.
I won't seize my destiny by getting fat on your food, so yes, I'm ready.
What were we talking about?
Alright.
You bet. That's what I came here for, ain't it?
What can I do for y'all? Daisy's warming up to you. You're staying out of trouble and not pissing off the wrong people, and that's just how she likes it. Status quo. Great. I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
So now we're a little bit improved on it. With
Rangers,
Daisy.
I know your primary mission here is to bring in the Patriarch's children, but Steeltown must not fall. It is the economic heart of Colorado. Now, what can I help you with? Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Alright. We'll mosey on over to the rig, see if there's any new action going on. Apparently not. Alright, let's go back and talk to La Perla.
Here to serve.
Code was good, right? And the gear, too. Adios, compadres. Code was good, right? And the gear, too. Gracias, friends. Send her here once you find her. Tell her you found her mama and she's waiting for her. We'll take care of the rest. Far as I know, she's still somewhere in Colorado Springs. Suggest you start looking downtown. Adios, compadres. Find my girl yet? Lived is a strong word. This is just where we stayed when we had business in Colorado Springs. We held our stock here, dumped our trash. That's it. Picked it because it was defensible. Especially once we got the security system working again. Is that creepy guy in the cell still here? Not much spooks me, but finding that guy made my hair stand on end. I see. Would've killed him, but much funnier to leave him to freak out the next bunch of scabs. Anyway, back to my lost property. Any luck tracking her down? Find my girl yet? Persevere, compadres. I have faith in you.
Alright, so let's go back and talk to the prisoner now.
Stay sharp. Rangers.
Now, if I would have been programming this, there would definitely be something here to talk about. So let's hope the programmers were dutiful.
Oh, hey, hi again. What can I do for you?
Huh. Huh.
Later, dudes, and don't forget to think about getting this door open if you get a chance.
Well, that's disappointing. There should be some follow through on that. I should be able to get something more now that La Perla's here and she, you know, gave me that information about how he creeps her out. A slaver being creeped out by him, you know.
Guess we're out of that as well.
Alright, so we take the footpath down. Colorado Springs. Now, if you go the opposite way, you can warn Haley and tell her to get away from here. And then later on, you'll meet her mother in Steeltown. And you can reunite them.
You read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but never mind.
Okay, Haley?
Oh, you again. What do you want? Oh, you. You're the Rangers. I keep hearing about you. From everyone. What do the Rangers want with me? How do you know my name?
Okay.
Huh? Oh, you again. What is it? My mom? She's alive. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea what it means to me. I'll leave as soon as I can. Thank you.
Oh, that was a bit buggy. So she starts leaving before the conversation's done, so the conversation's volume goes down. She's running or walking this way, and somehow she ends up over here. What the fuck? So I'll be interested to see. I know that where the mother shows up, so I wonder if the mother will show up there in Steel Town. Thanks to that. Okay, so La Perla's gone, but we have one slave trapper. Slaver's bounty.
Perla sends her regards. Here's the coat she promised you for delivering the girl.
So we lost refugee reputation.
Pleasure doing business with you. None of your damn business. She thought you might get second thoughts about the job, so she bailed with the rest of the gang as soon as the girl showed up. Plus, the boss already had a buyer lined up, and we don't like to keep the customers waiting.
Well, maybe we will see Haley later.
Adios.
And he just flat out disappears. What the fuck? Boy, there's some really lazy programming in this quest, wasn't there? Slaver's bounty. Lazy programming. Alright, so let's go see what that code gave us. And we leveled up there too.
Rangers.
At least some of us did. Alright, let's level up. See charisma. So we need one more for survival. Perks. Now, when the game first came out, you were able to use items to, like, instead of me spending that point, you were able to use the binoculars to get it to 6, and then you can purchase the perk, and then you can take off the binoculars, and survival would remain 6. So it was a bug, but that does not work anymore. So you have to actually purchase what you want. Alright, so looking at Lucia, we have one more Animal Whisperer that we have to get for her to be able to do a 10 skill check with the brush. So we really don't need to go any more up in small arms. You can because it does more damage and whatnot, but You know, we picked up the 2 DPS stats from perks from survival mechanics. So I think I'm just going to focus on leadership and possibly focus on getting her these, which means getting her weird science up to 6 inner strength to 4. Or maybe I'll do that with the sniper and not to give that to her. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air on what I'm going to do with her. Alright, so Quan, we're going on luck. Explosives, we're going to keep his points back. We're still doing skill checks, so we still need explosives and toaster repair. So let's see what we can do now. Let's go ahead and pick up high impact. We don't use grenades and rockets all that often, but it's not bad to have when you actually do use it. So save those points there, and we can power level now that we have 2 people at 14. Alright, let's open this door up. Now, wouldn't it be a shit if it didn't work? I think it would have been better if you entered that code and it just didn't work, and then at some point later you have to confront La Perla again. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a weapon crate and a weapon crate. Alright, let's see. Left. Commandant's helmet. 15% crit chance. 6 armor, 10 initiative. Initiative, who cares? But the crit chance, well, we know who that's going to. Actually, it could go to the sniper, or it could go to Lucia. Ooh. Power armor. Requires 8 strength. And then we pick up a incinerator. I think there's a recipe that changes that. No, maybe it's scourer. There's a recipe that you can get to upgrade one of these. But yeah, okay. And this side. Nuclear Knight's helmet. Alright, resistances. 6 armor. Power armor helmet. More laser turrets to kill myself on. Ah, okay. There we go. Alright. Got a power gauntlet, and then another useless thing for this one right now. Okay. Overall, not bad on the loot. Scotchmo's gonna be happy. He had just picked up the tank armor, but now he gets to go into not having enough strength to wear power armor. Well, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Yes, we need another level for Hobo, but we're getting ready to power level him. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the power leveling and then come back to equipping. So he had just upgraded to tank here, and now he's getting power armor. Or at least some power armor. Would have been nice to get a full suit of power armor, but no, that would have been too kind. Delgado has nothing for us again. I want to go ahead and send the Wasteland back and see if Lucia has any. See if she has any new dialogue associated with us being kind to the slavers. Alright, so we'll talk to Sergey.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Lucia can go. Scotchmo, Ironclad, Minx, and alright, 14.
There you go.
14.
Anything else?
That's it.
I'll be here.
Talk to me, Ironclad.
Dangerous.
He has nothing to say about La Perla either.
I won't seize my destiny by getting fat on your food, so yes, I'm ready.
Marshall, hold on. He's in the group already. Scotchman.
What were we talking about? You bet. That's what I came here for, ain't it?
Hello again, Rangers. I admit that I have questioned some of your decisions, and that in turn has made me question mine. But on the whole, I feel the good we do outweighs the bad, so I am content to stay. There is still injustice in the world, isn't there? Let's go.
So, nothing, nothing negative for that choice selection so far.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
The reason I come out here to do the power leveling and whatnot is because if you save it in here, if you reload in this room, it's possible to reload right into a random conversation and you won't hear it all. So, anyway. Alright, so Scotchmo, we needed some strength. Right? Pop some strength on him. And we're working on first aid. Okay, got all our brawler stuff. We can go back to... let's see... We can start looking at here. %. Gain some speed. Emergency recovery. Let's go ahead and bump it as con instead. Alright, let's look at the inventory now. Back to our power armor. Okay, so he can now wear power armor. Alright. We got a power armor helmet. Okay, so yeah. Would have been better to have a full suit of power armor from that, simply for conformity's sake. So, not ugly, but not bad. So, those chests right there really bumped up the brawler. I mean, we got the weapon and the armor. I mean, he's just, wow. You know, it was a great chest for everything. Okay, let's look at Kwan. We ended up getting a flamethrower somewhere. Nitro, roasty toasty. Law, there we go. So level 7 now. Was it higher than that? 21. So we got an incinerator. There's a scourer. So the incinerator is much better. We are still working with the shit pig. But I think we actually have a better weapon. It has ammo that... Well, it has a 50 caliber ammo. Or did we not get a good one yet? 762. I thought we got one somewhere. Huh. Guess not. Alright, so yeah, picked up a decent flamethrower. And then we have the other items. Okay, so what are we going to do with you? 15% crit chance. And that goes back to the comment I brought up earlier. Would it be better for crit chance to be on a multiple damage dealer? you know, where they fire off bullets. Each bullet is a single attack, and each bullet can crit, as opposed to one single target hit. Or we can go with Lucia, putting it on her, so she's our biggest damage dealer. She's going to be the one shooting down all the targets and taking care of the mess. Having her with a higher crit chance will always be beneficial too. Okay, so if we do that, we lose a speed, but that's alright. Okay, well, we can see what that was made for. We also picked up that one, which is pure tankish kind of thing. Yeah, you know, you can make an argument for this hat being on the sniper or the other two. We'll leave it on Lucia though, because overall she should be dealing the most damage. So we got a pair of legs no one can wear. It's higher armor with 6 strength. She's still wearing merc legs, and that's all based on strength. Let's see. Can this helm be used as a default for anybody? I don't want to lose the percent hit chance there, just for armor and resistances. At least not yet. Status effect. Okay, so +4 armor and +6 and that. So we'll go ahead. Ironclad. Well, not terrible, but not as good as his merc face. So yeah, we'll leave that off. So go back to Lucia now, just for shits and giggles. She's got merc legs on. Yeah, so if you didn't want to have the dick helm, it's pretty much the same helm without the dicks. Alright, yeah. So back to, well, if you take the 2-2 off altogether. No. What else does she have? Good. Tactical armor. Oh, there you go. She can walk around in her panties. Alright, marked legs. Ugly. Ugly. All ugly. Really no improvement. Alright. There we are. Now, ironclad, working on strike rate. Ironclad, bumping up. Hard ass. Alright. It's picked up every trait almost. Why not crit resist? Tributes. Working on luck and speed. Alright. So gotta go back to who's doing on the weapons. Did I spec out of the weapons? I did. Who was I putting on the weapon modding? Was it? Huh. I forgot who I was putting the weapon modding on now. Did I respec out of him and respec out of the weapon mods? Or was it her? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna figure out who I had the weapon mods on. Anyway, so this is La Perla. We're done with that, so I'm gonna end the episode here, and then we'll go and deal with Gary Wolf. Alright, later, guys.